Welcome back to episode 2 of Beyond the Scoreboard. I'm your host, Mason Lee, accompanied by the man,
Noah
Mr. Noah
Lee.
Lee. There we go. There we go. Got a lot to cover today, a lot to get into. So
Yep.
we'll start with recapping week 7. What a week for college football.
Big week.
I would say nothing really super out of the ordinary during the midweek games. Nothing really noteworthy, at least, other than South Florida hanging 63 Friday night. That was a little
Big win. That
ridiculous.
was actually really close in the first half, and then
Yeah,
South Florida scores 28 points in the third quarter because their quarterback is a dog.
Byron Brown is the man.
Yeah, he's him.
Yeah, so I think they're probably the group of 5 team in the playoff. I'm pretty.
Don't sleep on Memphis.
I mean, I'm trying not to, but South Florida, dude. I mean,
They'll play each
some
other
respect on the
they'll
Bulls.
they'll play each other in the conference championship game. That'll be
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, we got some big ones to get through here. I mean, I'm just looking, straight down the list here. Immediately, the first one I see, Indiana, Oregon. Dante Moore bum watch has come to fruition.
I called it.
Noah has been the biggest Dante Moore hater I have ever seen, and he knows ball because he sucked.
He's not that good.
Dude.
He had 600 yards in his first 3 games when he played Northwestern, Oklahoma State, and an FCS team. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So the bum watch, we're here. It's arrived. Shout out Coach Kurt Signetti. What a performance from the Hoosiers. Indiana is no longer just a basketball school. We're there.
I think that was a monumental win for Coach Sig because
absolutely.
I think even after Indiana absolutely murked Illinois, I don't know if we could put that in, but they destroyed Illinois. Like it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think people were still saying that Indiana was not legit, and they proved to be legit.
Yeah, they're the real deal. Which I mean, we gotta think back to how close that Oregon Penn State game was. Like,
yeah.
Now we know about Penn State, which we'll get to. But
Oregon had the longest home winning streak in college football after Georgia had lost. Oregon had the longest home winning streak in college football for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, because it was Georgia, and then it was Washington. But Washington lost it because Ohio State.
Oh, sorry. So they had it for 1 week.
Yeah. And then Oregon had it.
Yeah.
Now it belongs to the Alabama Crimson Tide once again. Which we'll get to it later. Big game coming up this week for them. But I mean, just going down the list here again. I mean, Ole Miss barely squeaking it out against Washington State.
That one came down to the last second. Like Washington State had the ball in the last second of the game, so that quite literally came down to the last second.
Yeah, and they're just not. I don't think they're that great of a team. I really don't.
We'll see this week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but anyway, Oklahoma manhandled in the Red River rivalry. I mean,
yeah, Texas was just more physical, to be honest. They were the more physical team.
Yeah.
And that's
And I'll tell you what we learned from this about Arch Manning. Absolutely nothing. We have no idea. I mean, dude,
he's just too streaky, man. Like I think we got to give him time, right? I mean, we've seen flashes of what he can do, but you just don't know yet.
Dude, it's just so up and down with him. I mean, it's really hard to tell what he's going to be. Like, it's really hit or miss. It is. Like,
how about DJ Lagway starting to come on the rise?
Yeah.
Pretty good game against A&M. They lost, but
yeah, but I don't believe he turned the ball over.
No.
It doesn't look that way. Which is good considering he threw 5 interceptions against LSU a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
That was certainly one of the performances of all time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, Texas Tech took care of business. Shocker to no one.
I do want to comment about the Texas Tech running back. He reminds me a lot of Cam Scatterby.
Really?
I was watching him play.
Yeah, I
the
didn't
other
watch
day.
any of that one.
I was watching him play the other day. He looks solid, man. He's I don't know if Kansas does this every game, but Jalen Daniels punted twice for Kansas on Saturday. He's the quarterback, by the way.
What?
Don't know. Kansas scored all their points in the second quarter, by the way. Texas Tech was up. They were up by a lot at the end of the first, and Kansas marches and scores all their points in the second quarter and just had nothing left in the tank after
Well,
that.
they used all their energy on that, so
Texas Tech is going to win the Big 12. You heard it right here. They're going to win the Big 12.
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, I don't think there's anybody else that can really give them a run for it.
BYU maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't like talking about BYU. I hate them. They suck.
Yeah. The Yellow Jackets took care of business. Go Jackets.
Yep.
Love to see that. 6-0, first time
I didn't
since
see
2011.
I didn't see any in that game.
I saw a little bit of it.
How about Arkansas?
Dude.
Almost.
Okay, so I was watching this game and Tennessee was up like 34-17 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I see the final like 30 minutes later. What happened? I don't like I didn't see the end of the game because I left. I was sitting down watching it. And yeah, they were up 34-17. And the final they only win by 3. I really got to know what happened there. I need to look into that one. But
Taylor Green took over. I guess I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
I didn't watch it either.
He's a good
too busy
ball player,
watching other games, but yeah,
he's a good ball player.
LSU, good victory against South Carolina. I just
You don't think there was anything notable about that game? I mean,
pretty boring. South Carolina.
Sellers turned the ball over.
South Carolina 3-3 now. That is just.
Yeah, they were supposed to be really good. They had a lot of preseason hype, which I don't think they've played a soft schedule by any means.
Oh, definitely not.
They had a lot of preseason hype behind them, so it's kind of interesting to see them fall that way, but that's okay. I have been waiting since last night to ask your thoughts about this game, Georgia-Auburn. Because I have my thoughts, but I want to hear what you have to say first.
Georgia travels with 2 different teams every week. Every single week we travel with 2 different teams. I love the way we finished the second half. At the end of the first half, probably the 2 most controversial calls of the year. First, Jackson Arnold gets down at the 1-inch line, and then they go it again, and probably the closest call we've seen in a while. I mean, all the Auburn fans say it was touchdown. All the Georgia fans say it was fumble. From my perspective, when I watched it live, I was like, "Oh yeah, Jackson Arnold got in there. That's a touchdown." And then today, I looked a little bit closer. The ball.
It looked like it was loose.
The ball was already out of Jackson Arnold's hands.
Yeah.
Because Raymond Wilson, don't get me wrong, that guy's a stud. He was the second guy to punch it out. C.J. Allen was on the left of the screen, so you couldn't really see his hand as well. But as soon as Jackson Arnold went over, C.J. Allen popped the ball out.
Yeah.
And then Raymond Wilson was the one who punched it into the crowd of people. Which they called it as a fumble, but it should have been touchdown Georgia because the guy who picked up the fumble and ran it all the way back never went down.
Yeah. Yeah. But how about the
they were clapping.
What's up with that, man? Dude, that just was like
smart decision to.
How he came up with that on the spot is beyond me, but we know for sure he was not clapping, bro. He
definitely was not clapping. 100%.
Yeah, that was a timeout.
But good win by Georgia. Looked like a top 5.
They took over in the second half, dude.
Looked like a top 5 team in the country in the second half. In the first half, they looked like a bottom tier.
Auburn had 15 yards of offense in the second half up until
Georgia had
minute
or something. 2 rushing yards in the first half. Up until the last possession. But good win. Georgia moved up in the AP, so.
Yeah. I mean, and then the biggest loser of the week. Welcome back to the show, Penn State and Indy Lions. What are we doing? What is going on? What are we
First, you
doing?
lose to Oregon in overtime. That's a tough one.
We get that one.
Then you lose to a
winless UCLA
team who blew out Michigan State yesterday. Props to them, by the way. Nico stepping it up. And then you're at home. You got Northwestern expecting a bounce back win. You lose.
And you blow it.
Your quarterback's out for the season. You fire your coach. You're 3-3. Your playoff hopes are destroyed. Where do you go?
I don't know. I mean, dude, and they play Indiana and Ohio State back to back in like 2 weeks.
Also, the number one running back out of the 2027 class decommitted from Penn State today.
That's a bad beat. Yeah, I mean, you hate to see that. That's Oof. Yeah. I think that pretty much. I think that was the big cap on the last week recap for sure.
How about Pitt? Props to Pitt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got to talk about you. You had a couple really good picks there.
Pittsburgh takes down Florida State. Takes down Florida State. I'm a big fan of Pitt's quarterback. I think he's the first in, last out kind of guy.
Right.
No, like seriously, like he's got that dog in him, man. Florida State have now lost 8 conference games in a row, I think it is.
Ooh, that's a bad stat.
Yeah, and they have lost 3 in a row. Started out 3-0. They're not in the top 25 anymore.
Yeah, man.
Bad game. They're falling off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, you thought Florida State was back 3 weeks ago, and then they dropped 3 straight. So,
which, granted, one of those was Miami, but the other 2 were unexcused.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Virginia is actually turning out to be a pretty good football team.
They are.
Most of it, but
yeah. Also, Iowa State, Colorado, another one.
That was a big call. I like that call. Get Dion a win at home.
Caden Salter found his confidence in this game, and I think Colorado, for the rest of the season, you're going to see the Colorado team you saw yesterday. I don't think there's no way they win out, especially if they play Texas Tech. I don't know if they do play Texas Tech, but
I haven't looked at their schedule, but I mean, I find it hard to believe they just don't drop another game the rest of the season.
So they don't play Texas Tech. They do play Utah.
That's a tough team.
But I think Caden Salter found his rhythm, and I think Colorado's going to pick it up. They're 3-4 right now. I see them going bowling.
Yeah, no, I think they're definitely going to be a bowl team for sure.
Yeah, I think that was a great win for Colorado.
Yeah, couple great picks there by you, and you almost had a third one there with Arizona. Just out of pure hatred for BYU.
I was ready to go to bed. I was so ready to go to bed.
What do you have against the Mormons, dude? Why do you hate them so much?
I'll get to that. I just want to break down this game real quick.
All right.
Georgia game was over. I was so happy. About to go to bed. I come up here, turn the TV on. Arizona's up 24-14. I'm like, oh, this game's over. I'm going to get another pick right.
Yeah.
BYU kicks a field goal. They go down and score a touchdown on the last play of regulation. Or no, sorry, it wasn't the last play. There was 10 seconds left, but Arizona just got the ball and needed out, take it to overtime, right?
Yeah.
Both teams kick a field goal in first overtime, so they go to double overtime. BYU scores a touchdown. They don't get the 2-point conversion. I'm like, okay, hold on. Noah Fafita, you got to lock in, brother. He gets no help from his offensive line in the second position in overtime.
Yeah.
And they lose.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like what I watched this morning. I don't know if you saw any of the Jets-Broncos game because it was a little early.
No,
but basically, the Jets had zero touchdowns. None. But it came down – the Jets had the ball with maybe 2.5 minutes to go. They're down by 2. All they got to do is just drive the ball down the field a little bit and kick another field goal. They've already kicked 3. They might as well kick a 4th one. And I'm talking – I watched 4 plays back to back to back to back where Justin Fields is either pressured, sacked, or had to throw the ball away. It was bad. It was ugly.
Yeah. Dude. How about Jeff Sims stepping in for Arizona State and getting absolutely mauled?
Yeah, that's Georgia Tech legend Jeff Sims, baby. If y'all
how long has he been in college? How long has he been in college?
Dude, he's been in college since I was in high school.
This guy's almost 22 years old, by the way.
Yeah, I'm closing in on 22. Like, he's been in college for a while.
Great call by you to say that Utah covers because they definitely did.
I believe in the Utes. I believe in the Utes. Look, we got a big one this week with them.
Yeah, we do. What else do we have here? We want to spin on the Michigan USC game real quick.
I didn't see much of it other than that, like, they low-key locked Justice Haynes up, dude. That was his lowest rushing total the entire year. It's the only time he's been under 100 yards.
This one I was very wrong about. I thought that Michigan was going to shut down the USC offense and physically win the game.
Yeah.
It was the other way around.
I thought
really
Justice Haynes was going to run all over them, and he just didn't.
I was really confident that Michigan was going to win, and USC just came out firing, and yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Bama, Missouri.
I didn't see much of that one. It was really tight, though. I saw the final score.
Watching the fourth quarter on my phone. Missouri, honestly, they could have won. I'm very impressed with Missouri. Also, Jam Miller hurt. I think he has a concussion. Not sure, though, so I think he'll be out for a Tennessee game this week. Missouri, they played really well. Bo Pribula played very well. Not good in crunch time, though. Not good in clutch time. Bad interception to end the game. He had a man wide open on the sideline, too, and he just missed it, and he threw it in a double coverage instead. Bama wins the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they got another big test this week, dude. Bama's had quite the run of teams.
They've had a mean couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. But you wanna jump into the AP poll here?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Let me pull it up here. All right, let's get into it. Ohio State's in Miami, unchanged, obviously. Ohio State took care of business. Miami was off. Great. Indiana jumps to 3.
I like that.
I mean, they took care of business. They did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, I like that.
A&M jumps up. I think that's fine. They beat a solid Florida team, doubled their score. Ole Miss dropping 1. I like that too, just because of how close they were with Washington State. I don't mind that.
I honestly would have put Bama at 5 and Ole Miss at 6, but that's just me.
I could see that too. Bama at 6 is also fine. They've got, 3 now. I mean, top 17 wins. So
yeah,
you got to have them there. Texas Tech manhandles everybody.
Yeah, they've been 7. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's not even.
They haven't had a close game yet.
They've just been killing everyone.
Yeah. Oregon at 8. I feel like that's appropriate. You're favored. You're at home. You drop.
You lose by 10.
Yeah.
I honestly would have put Georgia at 8 and Oregon at 9 just because now I feel like Oregon's best win
is Penn State,
and they're 3-3.
Yeah, I can understand that actually.
Georgia's best win is Auburn, but I feel like as of right now, Auburn would.
No, Georgia's best win is Tennessee.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot.
I mean, they beat the team that's 2 spots behind.
I would put Georgia over Oregon.
I would say Georgia has a better resume than Oregon for sure.
Yeah.
LSU at 10. You got to keep them there until they give you a reason not to. I mean, they just keep winning these just disgusting games.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've had a single clean game yet. Garrett Nussmeier, hold on to the ball, impossible challenge. Dude turns the ball over almost as much as Joey Aguilar. That dude turns the ball over a lot.
Yeah, but he also scores a lot.
Yeah. He's got the I saw a bottom line stat. He's got like the longest active streak in the FBS of scoring a touchdown and throwing for over 200 yards.
Wow.
It's like 17 straight games or something like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Georgia Tech at 12. I mean,
undefeated. Very few
undefeated.
teams left that are
Yeah,
undefeated. So
until they give you a reason to move them, got to keep them there.
yeah.
Notre Dame at 13, I think, is a little high.
Yeah, but this little midsection of the top 25 is just so like scattered because there's not that many teams that you could put at 13. So you kind of have to put Notre Dame at 13 because they just beat a solid NC State team by 30 points and just absolutely brutaled them.
But let me ask you this: how do you put Notre Dame over Oklahoma, BYU, and Missouri?
I'll tell you this. Well, Missouri was already below Notre Dame, so that's.
Ridiculous.
Oh wait, no, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Missouri lost.
would have been 14. Notre Dame would have been 16.
Well, this is the thing. Oklahoma, they rushed John Mateer back. I don't think that was a move, and I think that's why Texas won.
Probably.
So they moved down 8 for getting pelted by a unranked team who's ranked now. BYU, their quarterback wears 47. They almost lost to an unranked team. So
I was gonna ask about that. Why does he wear 47?
Don't know. You can get them out of there though. I don't like them. Okay. Missouri, I feel like they at least. I didn't expect Missouri to lose and stay in front of that little bunch of teams right there.
Yeah. I just don't know how Notre Dame can be that high with 2 losses, but whatever.
It's Notre Dame, man. Like
true.
They're just gonna. I mean, Notre Dame. You might as well just put them at 5 and
just leave them there.
Yeah, just leave them there.
Just leave them there. Yeah. I mean, the CFP, they're gonna be in.
Oh yeah, they won't miss a 12-team playoffs. Even if they drop another game. No. If they drop another game, they still might make it in.
Which is ridiculous, but whatever. Missouri, Vandy, Virginia. I think that's all fair.
Yeah. Those 3 teams are. I'd say they're pretty even. I'd say Missouri's the best team out of that bunch, though.
Yeah. South Florida getting some respect. I love it. They're finally in the top 20, which is great.
Yeah, I think they're the team to beat out of the group of 5 right now.
Yeah.
And them and Missouri are definitely going to play in the AAC championship game. Unless something goes wrong, it's going to be those 2 teams.
Yeah. USC, Texas jumping back in. I guess they treated it like, oh, we overreacted when Texas lost to Florida.
Probably.
And they were like, well, then they beat Oklahoma, so now we gotta,
Texas has the talent to be way higher than that anyways. They just
realistically, Texas should be in this range somewhere.
Yeah.
With who they have on their roster.
But they're not because they lost to Florida.
Yeah.
Not that good of a team, by the way.
No.
Memphis at 22, undefeated.
Put them above Texas. Put them above Texas.
They also beat Arkansas. That was a good win. A couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
Utah climbing back into the top 25 after being out for 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Great win against Arizona State. I mean, they just absolutely destroyed Arizona State.
Yeah. And then you got Cincinnati and Nebraska.
This is what I don't like about Cincinnati and Nebraska. You want to know who Cincinnati's only losses to? Nebraska. You know who's behind Cincinnati? Nebraska. And they have the same record, by the way. I don't know what the AP poll was thinking when they were like,
I don't know, dude.
Cincinnati's only lost to Nebraska. Let's put them in front of Nebraska.
Yeah, I mean, in the coaches poll, they have it that way too. They don't have Nebraska ranked, and they've got Cincinnati at 24.
Dude, props to Dylan Raiola. He's lining up in Nebraska. I like what he's doing.
Junior?
Yeah. Might as well be.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same guy, basically, just not as good. Now, here's a guy. Sorry.
No worries.
My bad. Any issues with the AP poll this week? I don't really have any major gripes other than I'm just annoyed that Notre Dame's that high.
Yeah, a couple spots here and there that you could change, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty you might could swap back and forth a couple of different teams, but nothing, nothing that's just egregious.
I don't know how I feel about San Diego State getting votes to the top 25 though. I don't know how I feel about that.
They only got 2. Calm
Yeah,
down.
but why are they getting votes in the first place? Are they even one of the undefeated teams?
Good question. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think they are.
I don't think so either. Illinois still got a bunch of votes. Michigan got a bunch of votes. Washington got a bunch of votes.
I don't know why Michigan got that many votes to stay in.
Shout
They
out Mississippi
literally,
State,
yeah.
I guess.
UNLV too. Give them some respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Washington. Navy's undefeated. They're 6-0 for 2 years in a row.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm really pleased with Georgia Tech being 6-0. First time since 2011. Second time in the last 59 years.
that's a lot.
Yeah. I want you to know, in 2011, when they started 6-0, they finished 8-5. So,
Hmm.
so we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Uh,
But yeah, I think
let's run through the
I think
schedule.
that gives us a good spot to talk about what's coming up this week.
Yeah.
Let's stop the share here, jump back to the big screen. So, you want to do your upset pick first?
Yeah. Why not? My upset pick for this week. Give me South Carolina over Oklahoma.
Okay, I was eyeing that one, but okay.
I think John Mateer. He shouldn't have even been back for this game either.
Mm.
They should have gave him more time. And I think he's not ready to get back into that play yet. And I think Lenore Sellers comes out angry, and
Yeah,
South Carolina wins.
Oklahoma gets in a 2-game skid, and they probably lose their playoff hopes.
Yeah, it's also at Columbia, so
Ooh, night game?
that's a loud place. No, not a night game, but still, it's a loud place.
If it's not a noon kickoff, it's 12:45.
Not a noon kickoff, dude. Those South Carolina fans will be hammered. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're different. They're different there.
Wonder if Jay Rawls going to go to that game.
I have no idea.
Name dropping on the podcast.
Get him on here. So let's jump into. You want to just roll through top 25?
Let's go through some middle of the week matchups that I'm gonna watch this week.
Oh, you want to talk about the midweek?
Yeah.
We got games every day of the week.
Yeah.
If you go pro and college.
Tuesday, couple of matchups: New Mexico State, Liberty, Arkansas State, South Alabama, FIU, Western Kentucky. I think FIU, Western Kentucky is gonna be a good game. Western Kentucky's honestly they're doing pretty solid right now. I've been eyeing them here and there. I think Western
5-1.
Kentucky. Yeah, I think Western Kentucky is gonna win Conference Tuesday.
Western Kentucky goes bowling, is what it sounds like.
Oh
This
yeah.
week.
Oh yeah. I think Western Kentucky is gonna win the Conference Tuesday.
I don't think that's a crazy take. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who else would. Yeah.
Thursday, Tulsa, East Carolina. I like East Carolina to cover, to be honest.
16.5?
I like East Carolina to cover. East Carolina is always getting slept on, man. They're always anytime they play like a low tier Power 4 school, they're always competitive with them. And East Carolina is always getting slept on, and I'm tired of it. Give me East Carolina to cover over Tulsa.
Okay. All right.
Friday we got some good games.
Yeah, we do. Miami Louisville. Top 2 team in action Friday night.
Miami covers.
13.5.
Miller Moss is gonna get absolutely boned by this Miami defense.
Okay.
And Carson Beck is gonna light it up. I think Miami covers.
All right. Nebraska, Minnesota. Nebraska's favored by a touchdown. Give me Nebraska. I mean, I'm
I
pretty
also
sure.
like Nebraska here. I think they're ranked for a reason.
Cover.
I think they're ranked for a reason. I think they cover too.
Yeah.
North Carolina, California.
Give me Cal. North Carolina hasn't shown me anything on why I should actually pick them to win a game. I'm not impressed with what Bill Belichick has done this season.
Give me North Carolina.
Okay.
I like North Carolina in this game. I think
Cal?
Oh no, there's gonna be 12 people in the stands.
Okay, all right. It's not UCLA, bro. It's Cal. Come on.
That's great. Who in California?
There's 17 people in the stands at Cal games.
Who in the state of California is a fan of California and not USC or UCLA? UCLA definitely has more fans in California. There's just nobody. There's nobody that lives in the state of California like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a California fan.
What has North Carolina done at all that makes you like, yeah, I want to pick them?
What is California? I mean, California's got a solid record, but who are they playing? Let's go see. They got that they lost to.
They didn't win, but they got
not only did they lose, Duke doubled their score. Duke, yeah. All right, so let's go through their
their games here. Looking at it, Oregon State, they're winless.
Oregon State, only team in FBS without a win. Texas Southern, FCS team. Minnesota, not that good. San Diego State got pelped. Boston College, not that good. Duke got pelped. Give me North Carolina in this game. I like North Carolina in this one.
We'll see what happens with it. I'm picking Cal.
Am I allowed to say pelped on the podcast, or is that like?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. Just making sure that wasn't like a sexual term or something.
I don't think so.
All right, Saturday. You get into the first noon game on ABC. LSU at Vandy.
Give me the Commodores and Diego Pavia.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Vandy's favored.
Good. I think Nussmeier throws 2 interceptions again, probably, and that's not enough for LSU to get over this game because that Vandy-Bama game was way closer than that score said. Vandy was in that game.
They were, but
give me Vandy. I'm taking them to finish this game the way they couldn't with Bama. Get the Commodores a big win. I like it.
I think LSU wins by the skin of their teeth.
I could see that one too, honestly. I mean, LSU's been doing that the whole season. They just barely win the most disgustingly ugly games.
The only reason they win here is the talent difference. I think, dude, come on. LSU's got the best. LSU has the best wide receiver core in the country. Second best.
All right.
I think LSU finally picks the pieces up here, and I think they beat Vandy.
I understand the talent difference, but like, let's take it a step back. 4 or 5 weeks ago, Tech Clemson. There's a big talent discrepancy there. Whether you like it or not, there is.
Clemson fell apart in the first month of college football.
Well, I don't think that's because they're lacking the talent.
It's not, but
it might be time for Dabo to hang it up, but that's another conversation.
Not quite. They've won 3 in a row. Come on, give him his respect. They're clawing back.
They are. They've just mauled the last 2 games.
Yeah,
they have.
Yeah, but Boston College got smacked.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech, Duke.
Give me the Jackets, but I think it's going to be a close one. I really do. We never play good at Duke, ever. And Duke is not a bad football team.
Darian Mensah puts on a show here, and I think Georgia Tech's undefeated season is out the window after this game.
And this isn't even your upset pick.
It's not. I am a full believer in Darian Mensah. I'm a Darian Mensah. Darian Mensah believer through and through.
Yeah,
he's been lining up this season. Give me Duke.
Yeah, no, that dude's a dog. 15 touchdowns and 1,800 yards through 6 games.
Yeah, he's
on pace for almost 3,700 yards and
only
30
2
touchdowns.
Only 2 picks. So it's granted that's not great, but that's a lot better than the good bit of quarterbacks in the country. So.
Yeah, but can you ever truly count out Haynes King? Can you ever truly count him out? You've seen it firsthand.
Give me
in
Duke.
Sanford Stadium.
Give me Duke.
Okay.
Next game.
All right.
Washington, Michigan.
I don't think there's really anything that noteworthy about that one.
Big new kickoff rematch of the national championship 2 years ago. Michigan's favored by 5.5. Give me Washington.
Dude, we are not going to go through every single game.
No, we're not. But like, I just wanted to go through like the notable ones.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Let's
see.
Oklahoma, South Carolina. What is your? I already gave you my take. What's
Yeah,
yours?
I don't think that's a bad take at all, especially after like how John Mateer was able to perform against Texas. I don't think that game was entirely on him by any means, but I think they rushed him back, and I think Oklahoma is going to be reeling. It's at South Carolina. I like your take. I think South Carolina wins.
Awesome. Ohio State, Wisconsin. Wisconsin has fallen off a cliff. Luke Fickell.
Dude,
I don't know what happened. He was a great coach at Cincinnati.
listen, man.
He can't pull it together at Wisconsin.
I'm picking Ohio State until they give me a reason not to. They are the team to beat right now.
Yeah,
I have
Ohio
no
State.
reason to pick against them, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they're locked in right now. Julian Sand, 15 touchdowns, 3 picks. Jeremiah Smith, 500 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's my boy right there. I love Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing a line, but I don't care what it is. Give me Ohio State to cover. I don't care. I mean,
honestly, I think they looked at the game and was like, "What do we even need a spread?
We don't need a line." Man.
Michigan State, Indiana.
I mean, Indiana's favored by almost 30. Like, I think Michigan State covers that. I don't think it's going to be a 30-point win. But shout out Dynasty legend Aiden Childs.
Dude.
I think he locks in.
Fernando Mendoza needs to be talked about in the Heisman race. I think Indiana's at home. I think they beat the brakes off of Michigan State.
Okay.
I'm talking like Illinois bad, like how they beat Illinois.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, I could see that too. I just don't. That wouldn't be my first pick. I could see it happening though.
Ranked A&M team, top 5 A&M team, going into 2-4 Arkansas.
Listen, we saw it last year. Tennessee was on a rampage. I mean, slinging the rock everywhere, just hanging almost 50 points a game, and you walk into Arkansas and lose. This might be a crazy take, but give me Taylor Green and the Razorbacks to ruin A&M's undefeated season.
Wow, that's a heavy hitter.
Look, we just saw them almost climb all the way back against Tennessee in Knoxville. You're coming back home off a close game against a great volunteer team. A&M, Marcel Reed didn't have the best game versus Florida. I think A&M falls into the trap here, and Arkansas gets another just random win that they shouldn't get.
That's crazy. I don't like it. If it were a night game, I would say yeah. I think not a night game. I think Marcel Reed proves. I think he's been proving that he's legit all year. I think he does it again in this game. It's going to be a solid SEC win, and A&M remains at the top in the Southeastern Conference.
Okay, I can see that too. I just think it's another one of those games where Arkansas just like shows up to win for no reason.
Ole Miss, Georgia,
arguably game of the week. Might be game of the week.
It's game day's going to Athens.
Is college game day? Is that confirmed? They're going to Athens.
Confirmed. They're going to Athens.
Okay. Well, that's a big game. That's a huge game. Playoff implications, SEC implications.
If Georgia loses, their conference championship hopes are.
They're washed. Yeah. You gotta toss it out. They could still land a spot in the playoffs for sure.
Which Georgia team is gonna show up here?
Which half are we talking about?
Is it gonna be the lazy, bummy, Schumann, Bobo, bad play calls Georgia, or is it gonna be the Georgia that Kirby has prepared and they're gonna walk into this game and call the dogs?
So are we talking about the first half or the second half? Because let's be real, Georgia doesn't like to show up in the first half. So my biggest concern is if Georgia doesn't show up in the first half, is Chambliss and the Rebels going to be too much and surmount too much for them to overcome in the second half, even if they play like they did in the second half against Bama and Auburn?
So I think there's two outcomes to this game. I think the first half, Georgia comes out lazy. This is the first outcome. Georgia comes out lazy. Chambliss uses his athleticism to take over the game, and Ole Miss is up by 3, maybe 4 scores at halftime. And Georgia tries and claws back in the second half, but it's not enough. That's the first. That's the first outcome. The second outcome, Georgia actually learns how to play a full game, and they win. They get the pressures that they were getting on Jackson Arnold in the second half of the Auburn game on Chambliss, and they force him to make bad decisions, and the defense steps up and wins the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not comfortable picking against Georgia at home, regardless of the fact that they just lost to Alabama there. They haven't lost to anybody else at home in 6 years. What was the last one? South Carolina in 2019? Was that the last one?
Double overtime.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just not willing to jump the gun and be like, Georgia's going to lose at home. I think it's going to be a dogfight, but I mean, I think Georgia 6.5 is a little crazy. I don't know if Georgia covers. I think Ole Miss covers that probably, but
give me Georgia.
I'm not picking against Georgia at home yet. If they drop this game, it might be a different story going forward. But right now, give me the Dogs.
SMU Clemson. We want to go over that one real quick. Clemson's favored by 9.5.
I think 9.5 is a little steep. Kevin Jennings is throwing almost 300 yards a game. I mean, but it's at Clemson, so you got that going.
I like Clemson here. I think SMU covers though.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because Clemson's starting to pick it up. Clemson's starting to show the team that they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them to win here. Yeah. I like them to cover actually.
Okay. Memphis UAB. I think Memphis stays undefeated.
You wanna spin on the UNLV Boise game real quick? UNLV's undefeated, playing their rival Boise. UNLV Boise.
Boise by 10? Oh,
that's a little crazy. I think UNLV
covers for sure.
I think UNLV wins. I think they come out.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a dogfight. I think it's gonna be a low scoring dogfight. I think Dan Mullen's gonna outcoach here.
Yeah.
And they're gonna take over the blue turf.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Honestly. I mean, I don't even know if I really have anything to add to that. I think UNLV wins, and I think they cover that spread by. I think they cover it handily.
Yeah. Texas Tech, Arizona State.
This is another situation where I'm like, they've been stomping people the whole year, dude. I don't have a reason to bet against them. We don't even know if Sam Levitt's going to be starting for this game. We don't know the severity of his injury. Not really. They haven't said it. Like it's kind of a week-to-week thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not picking against Texas Tech until they show me why I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Give me Tech to cover.
Yeah. Past that, all I'm seeing that's important at this point, you got the third Saturday in October.
I mean, we can go over these couple of games real quick and just give them who we think is going to win. We don't have to break it down.
Yeah.
Oregon, Rutgers.
Oregon
bounce back. Virginia, Washington State.
After what I saw from Washington State last week, they might win that game, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know.
I think Virginia's going to be lazy off the bye week, but I still think they get it done. But I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Texas, Kentucky.
Texas. Kentucky's the worst team in the SEC.
Yeah, I think Texas covers. Now we're at Tennessee, Bama.
Yeah.
Bama favored by 7.5.
Bama has the longest home winning record in the country right now. And how the season has trended so far, Georgia loses the longest streak. Washington loses the longest streak. Oregon loses the longest streak. Back to back to back weeks. Why not make it 4 straight? Give me the balls in a very close one. I think they finally get their first win in Bryant-Denny and closing in on 20 years.
I think it's gonna be a shootout. Like I'm talking like both teams in the 40s. Both teams in the 40s. Josh Heupel, man. There's just no way. I don't see it.
Fair.
I don't see it. Give me Bama. I don't think Bama covers
them. That he can beat. Now you got to keep that in mind. He has beaten Alabama twice.
Not Alabama.
It's true, but it's got to happen eventually.
Ty Simpson only doesn't play good when he's playing a bad defense. Tennessee, the off of what I've seen, their defense not good. Give me Bama by field goal. Give me Bama by field goal.
I could see that.
USC Notre Dame.
Can USC contain Jeremiah Love to the extent that they did Justice Haynes? I think so. I think Justice Haynes and Jeremiah Love are in the same tier as far as running backs go. I mean, they're the okay. That's
bad
fine.
Take. Really bad take.
Really?
Jeremiah Love is the best running back in the country, dude.
Yeah, I would definitely put Justice Haynes in the top 3 or 4.
No. He got benched at Bama for a reason, brother.
Okay, whatever. Point being, I think USC proved that they can contain a good running back enough to where that they could win this game.
Give me Notre Dame to cover.
7.5.
I think Notre Dame could win by 3 scores. Could. Okay. Doesn't mean they are. I think they could win by 3 scores.
Okay.
South Florida, I think they manhandle Florida Atlantic.
Yeah.
Not even
close. It wins over Syracuse, especially after, their big win against Florida State.
Yeah.
I think they keep that momentum rolling.
Mississippi State, Florida? Did we skip over that one?
How did I miss that one? Yeah, we did. Can Florida pick up a conference win?
I think they do here, to be honest. I think it's going to be a tight, low-scoring game, though. Yeah. But I think they pick up a win here.
Missouri Auburn. I think Auburn drops another one, probably to some BS from the refs again.
I think, honestly, both teams are going to be pissed off from the way they both lost last week. But I think Auburn out-physicals Missouri here. I think I like Auburn to win here.
Give me the Tigers.
Brother, they're both Tigers.
Give me the Tigers.
Awesome. Yeah, I think Pitt wins over Syracuse. Syracuse is not that good.
Yeah.
I actually think Pitt covers.
The Holy
War. Starting to get into the late games. Utah, BYU, big rival.
The Holy War. Give me the Utes. I'm getting on the Noah BYU hate train.
Yeah.
BYU's undefeated. I think they go down. Utah locks in. And they make it happen.
Also, give me the Utes. Devin Dampier, besides the Texas Tech
game, he's a dog.
He's been playing amazing.
He's a dog.
Yeah. Some late night games here. Cincinnati at Oklahoma State. I think Cincinnati takes care of business, especially since
Oklahoma State's bad.
Yeah, they're really bad. Does Oregon State pick up their first win here against Lafayette?
I hope so. I really hope so.
If they don't, man, there's a problem.
Abolish the program at that point. I mean,
I feel so bad for Malik Murphy because I'm a big Malik Murphy. Tickets as low as $7. That's how you know they suck. Malik Murphy, I'm a high Malik Murphy believer, but he just has nothing around him. No coaches, no players, no offensive line, no nothing.
I'm sure not all 8 of them are his fault, but he's got 8 picks.
Dude, I've watched a total of 15 minutes of Oregon State. He's got about half a second in the pocket.
Yeah.
So I'm sure at least a couple of those are him getting hit as he throws or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the wide receivers running the wrong routes that happened to Mac Jones. Just a couple hours ago in the 49ers game. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
We end off the night with Florida State Stanford.
Give me Florida State to bounce back. I don't think Stanford's a very good football team, and I think they pick up a win on the West Coast just because.
I like that. I don't think Florida State covers because I think Stanford's going to play their best game is that night at Stanford. I think Stanford plays their best game, but I think Florida State gets their first conference win here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's probably everything. I think that's
yeah.
Awesome. Does that wrap it up for us? I think it's a big week for college football, man. We're excited about it.
Yeah. Also, Oregon State
fires
their coach. If anybody cares, Oregon State fires their coach.
Yeah. Game to watch for me is going to be Georgia Tech Duke. I think that one's going to be a tight game.
My game to watch is Missouri Auburn.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yep.
This concludes another episode of Beyond the Scoreboard. We'll be back next week to recap these giant ranked games this weekend.
Yeah.
Really excited about this week of college football. Hope y'all enjoyed. See you next time.